Hey, Jeff.
Hey,
This is our fourth installment
sounds
of
good.
our Lake Murray series. What do you have for us today?
Well, today we're going to talk about who owns and controls the lake. So, way back when the lake was designed, it was originally the Lexington Power and Water, Lexington Electric and Water Company that actually started the lake, and they got up and running. At some point in time, SCANA, or otherwise South Carolina Electric and Gas, took it over, and they owned it for a long time until back here recently, Dominion bought them out. So Dominion actually owns the lake. What that means is they own the water, basically. Okay, and that's who owns it. So who manages it though, Susan?
Who manages it? Well, let's see. It's probably going to be Dominion Energy or it's going to be Lake Management.
There you go. It's close. So Dominion Energy has a group called Lake Management that is responsible for basically the law enforcement division. They enforce the rules. But do you know who makes the rules?
I've heard through the grapevine it's some federal.
Well, yeah,
people.
close enough, Susan. It's called the Federal Energy Regulation Commission.
There we go.
That's right. And they are responsible, along with FEMA, of setting all the rules and regulations for every body of water in the entire country, whether it's a river or a stream or a lake. They're responsible for setting the rules of what you can and can't do, and they oversee that. Lake Management enforces it, who is owned by Dominion. Kind of interesting, right?
Right.
Do you know what the 360 elevation line is?
No.
Okay, this is kind of a fascinating fact too. So the 360 elevation line is supposed to be as high as the water will basically get, and anything below, meaning less elevation than 360, is owned by Dominion. Anything above 360, if you own a house on the lake, that's yours to control. But if you're going to do anything below the 360 line, that's up to Dominion to decide. Interesting?
Very interesting.
So do you know how many feet of waterfront you're supposed to have in order to install a dock?
Tell us, Jeff.
A good question, right? Well, it used to be 90. So recently, within the last couple of years, it used to be 90 feet, and you had to apply and ask permission to do a dock. But recently, they raised it to 100. So if you have 100 feet of water on, shoreline and your property, and you own that, you can then apply to install a dock. Isn't that interesting?
That's very interesting.
So the important thing to know here is you can't do just whatever you want to do. It is governed by a federal organization that tells you what you do, and then here locally, the lake management enforces that stuff. So, and the main thing you need to take away from all this is if you're thinking about buying or selling on a lake, who do you call, Susan?
You call the Carolina Results Team.
That's right.
And I have one more fun thing I'm looking at back behind you, Jeff.
What is that?
Cool boat with a slide on it. I'm zooming in.
Let's go.
So cool.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Might be a little chilly today, Susan, but I'll hold your beer while you go down it.
Okay. Thanks, Jeff.
You're welcome. Bye.
I'm gonna zoom in here on the slide.
Nerdy facts.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Jeff.